Morning guys, day 3 of the fixing up the RAM a bit. On day 1 I got the purge solenoid and the ESIM valve replaced. Day 2 I got the spare tire loose, which was kind of seized up there, and I also painted the spare tire rim after I cleaned it up a little bit. And I painted a little bit under the truck where the spare tire mounts, just with some trim clad black rust paint. The date today, looks like August the 15th, 2023. So I didn't film very much yesterday, being day 2, because my camera batteries were all dead and the SD card was full, and I just didn't feel like dealing with that. I just wanted to, it was very hot, it's going to be very hot today, and I just wanted to get stuff done. So we'll do a little bit more videoing today. I got to put the spare tire back. I'll show you the rim before I put it on, and we also got to put some air in it too, because spare tire is useless with no air in it. And also we need to change the oil. So those are our 2 goals today: get the spare tire remounted, changing the oil, and that's about it. It's 11:30 in the morning right now, so it's not too hot yet. In a couple hours it's going to be a scorcher. I think it's supposed to be about 35 today, 35 Celsius. I'm up in Canada, so I don't care about Fahrenheit. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to bother calculating it. You guys, you figure it out if you want to. But yeah, so let's go take a look at what I've got done and got to do. Alright. She's still up on jack stands, or car ramps I mean. Let's take a quick boo underneath. There's the jack handle, and as you can see, it does go in at about a 40 degree or so, 30 degree, give or take. You don't just stab it right in. I'll show you underneath. It's kind of interesting. You see that little white like funnel thing? That guides it in, and the bolt is in there. And you can see where I painted some black. I didn't do a great job, but did good enough. Got this thing unseized, which it wasn't this. I don't know what the heck got seized, but it kind of came down like this. The cable came down, but this thing stayed up there holding the tire up. So, and I just grabbed the tire, yanked on it a few times, and it came down. I'll show you when I get the tire sort of back up. Oh, I forgot to paint on this side a little bit, on that area right there. Oh well. I didn't want to buy a can of spray paint and paint, because the paint gets everywhere when you're doing spray painting. And I wasn't about to start masking everything or putting cardboard there or something. That's too much frickin' hassle. Screw that. I also painted the trailer, the hitch. Right here, gave it a coat of black paint. That trim clad paint, plus, not to mention too, I think the paint in the can that you just paint on with a brush is a lot thicker, so you get it with one coat. I'm certainly not screwing around under here putting 2 or 3 coats of spray paint on. No way, Charlie. I don't know what that is there. If anybody gets what these things are right here, is that like from some air suspension or something? I don't know. Beats the heck out of me, but kind of blocked off in a way. I have no idea. Alright, well, let's go look at the tire. Who cares? Alright. Got a little bit of overspray on the tire, but I ain't going to sweat it. It's just the spare. And I painted it with the paint I had on hand, which you guys are going to laugh. But I painted it with brake and caliper paint. I figured if it's going on the brakes and the calipers, it's going to be pretty heavy duty paint. So, yeah, we're good. Like I said, got a little overspray on the tire. You barely notice unless you look. It's only the spare. Who cares? Alright, let's go get the air gauge. Figure out how much air is in this thing. And if we need to, we'll put a bit of air in it. You guys want to see something else interesting? See where it says right there, 07, 09, 7th month, 9th year. So this tire was made or mounted or made or whatever in July of 2009, which tells me it's the original. Now we just got to figure out the max tire pressure on this thing. Okay, we've zeroed it out. Doesn't stay on very long. It's only at 30. It says it's supposed to be 50. Let's try it one more time. 30. Huh. And where did it say what the pressure was? Oh dang it, I just had, oh right there. Well, I don't think you're going to be able to read that. But it does say 50. So we could leave it at 30. And then if we have to, you know, what I'm thinking is we leave it at 30, and then if we have to mount it, we can find a gas station and just, you know, dump some air in it, and it should be okay. Alright. It's never good on the truck to hold it up. Okay, so let's just get it mounted. Or like back up where it belongs. (2013). I've had this stuff for 10 years. Alright. So, I don't want this cable seizing again, so I'm gonna just spray a little silicone spray down in it. I hope I can get you in the picture here. Alright. I think that's good. Crank her up, Magoo. Alright. And like I said, it looked like it said 50 PSI. There's only 30 in there, but I figure whatever, that's good enough to get you to the next gas station, and then you can put a bit more air in it. And if I'm not sweaty about it, I can always lower it down a bit and then put some more in. I'm going to spray a little bit of lube up there. There we go. It's coming down a little rusty, but that's alright. Wouldn't expect anything else out of this thing. Oh yeah, and remember when I said that it was stiff and I couldn't get it? I just kept going wham, wham, wham on the frame there, and it loosened up. Let's flip her over. Oh, fuck. I can't do it laying down. Too heavy.
Needless to say, we're at the point where I figured out I had the spare tire mounted upside down, had to lower it back down, flip it over so that the cable would get it tight enough up against the frame that it didn't rattle around. It took me about a good 10 minutes for my poor little brain to figure out what I had done wrong.
Alright. Looks good. Huh. I could have sworn when I took the thing off it was the other way around. I don't know. But it's tight. I can get to the air cap without having to lower the tire. I'll probably you know, exercise it once a month or something. Maybe once every other month, I don't know. But yeah. On to the next project now. Doing the oil. Alright, Amza oil, 5W20 synthetic. According to the manual, the truck takes 6.6 liters. It's not a new truck anymore, so I don't really care about writing on the cowling here, or whatever you want to call it. 6.6 liters. It's a 13 mil drain plug. Free tip Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. If you're like me and you're over 50 and getting down on the ground to do anything, especially under the vehicle, ain't fun and games. Sure and heck don't have a hoist. Go to Value Village or Goodwill or whatever you call it in your area. Get yourself an old comforter. Lay on that. Much more comfortable. And it does help to do your due diligence and drain your old oil, recycle it, and then next time you do your oil, you've got a fresh, clean pan to do it in. Alright, let's get lots of cardboard down, since I'm doing this on the driveway, which I don't like, but I don't feel like moving the truck and doing it over here on the rocks, on the rocks, is, I don't know, just, I don't dig it. I gotta mow the grass too. Oh, there's the Kubota. There's the Zero Turn 412. Did you see there's a new one out, a diesel Kubota 1600 series? Oh, that thing is like, probably up in Canada, that would be about a $30,000 lawnmower. That's absolutely insane. 30 grand for a mower. Alright. Right in the hole. Fuck. Okay guys, that's still pee-peeing out of there. We'll let it drip a little longer. We gotta find the oil filter now. Where is that bloody thing? I remember last time it was stuck up somewhere in friggin' no man's land. Can you see it? Can you see it, man? Right there. Okay. So if you just right under the steering linkage, right under the steering linkage, right there where my finger's pointing. Here's the steering. And we gotta make sure we don't get oil in our face. It's probably almost dripped enough that I can put the plug back in.
Okay, I got the oil filter off and the new one back on. I didn't film that because it's pretty straightforward. Once you know where it is, you should know what to do with it.
Punch a hole in this. So that wasn't quite 6.6 liters. We missed on the 0.6 part, but we'll take it for a spin up to Napa and we'll get some more oil. I reckon she's good to go to start up.
So the reason we had a little bit of an extra long crank there was because I had the battery disconnected for a couple hours and I changed the ESIM switch and also the purge valve solenoid. So the truck has to kind of like run a drive cycle type thing, so the computer refigures out what's going on. Okay guys, thanks for watching. That's changing the ESIM switch and the purge valve and the oil on your 09 Ram 1500. Comment, like, subscribe, you know, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you later.